Amidst the increasingly heated security dynamics in the Indo-Pacific, the Philippines is once again looking to cutting-edge weapon systems to strengthen its deterrent power. This time, it's not just about safeguarding the seas, but also preparing precision strike capabilities from land. On July 31, 2025, a report from India's Defense Research Wing revealed surprising news. The Armed Forces of the Philippines, or AFP, officially expressed interest in a new missile system from India. However, this time it wasn't the BrahMos, but the Pralay tactical ballistic missile, a next-generation ballistic missile. If this deal goes through, the Philippines will leap to a new level. It won't just rely on coastal missiles like the BrahMos, but will also possess a flexible, mobile, and highly difficult-to-counter land-based strike force. This move also demonstrates the deepening Philippines-India partnership. Remember, in 2022, the Philippines signed a contract for the BrahMos supersonic cruise missile. Now, with its interest in the Pralay, the strategic cooperation between the two countries is even clearer. So what exactly is the Pralay tactical missile? This missile was developed by India's DRDO in conjunction with Bharat Dynamics and Bharat Electronics. Designed as a short-range ballistic missile system, the Pralay can be transported on heavy vehicles and is ready for launch in just 10 minutes. With a range of 150 to 500 kilometers, the Pralay can carry a warhead weighing 350 to 1,000 kilograms. For export, India limits its range to 290 kilometers to comply with MTCR regulations. Despite these limitations, the export variant still offers full precision and maneuverability capabilities. The Pralay's advantage lies in its quasi-ballistic trajectory. Unlike conventional missiles that fly along predictable, curved paths, the Pralay can maneuver in the terminal phase, making it nearly impossible for missile defense systems to intercept. Its navigation system is also sophisticated. This missile combines inertial guidance, GPS, and DSMAC, digital scene matching. As a result, it achieves a CEP accuracy of under 10 meters, enough to disable high-value targets with a single hit. When it comes to warheads, the Pralay is highly flexible. It can carry high-explosive fragmentation missiles for general-purpose targets, bunker-penetrating missiles for destroying underground defense installations, and even submunitions capable of destroying enemy runways. The most recent test on July 28 to 29, 2025 at Abdul Kalam Island demonstrated the Pralay's full performance from minimum to maximum range. All tests were tracked by advanced sensors, and the results were deemed a resounding success, paving the way for mass production. India itself has ordered more than 370 units for its Army and Air Force. The Pralay will form part of India's integrated rocket force, alongside the BrahMos and other systems. Interestingly, India is also actively promoting an export variant. Armenia is reportedly seriously considering it, particularly to counter Azerbaijan's Israeli-made LoRa missiles. In fact, an Armenian delegation was present during the tests last July. If Armenia becomes the first customer, the Philippines could learn a lot, from deployment methods and crew training to the integration of the missile system into national defense doctrine. However, a more interesting scenario would be a scenario where the Philippines would have two Indian missile systems at once, with the BrahMos protecting the seas and the Pralay securing the land. This combination would create a layered defense that would be difficult to penetrate. Imagine an aggressor approaching Philippine waters. Their warships are at risk of being hit by BrahMos missiles from the coastline. At the same time, their command bases on land are also threatened by Pralay missiles. This is a true form of deterrence. Mobility is also a key factor. Mounted on the Ashok 12x12 vehicle, the Pralay unit can be moved between islands quickly. This makes it difficult to track and destroy, a vital advantage for an island nation like the Philippines. On the other hand, China has deployed HQ-9 systems in the South China Sea. However, the Pralay's maneuvering technology makes interception nearly impossible, even by modern air defense systems. With the combination of the BrahMos and Pralay, the Philippines is sending a clear message. Any attack on its territory will be met with heavy losses, both at sea and on land. More importantly, the Pralay gives the Philippines the capability to hit enemy command centers, radars, and even airfields, something that cannot be achieved with the BrahMos alone. Negotiations are currently in the early stages, but the Philippines' modernization trajectory is increasingly clear. From the BrahMos in 2022 to its interest in the Pralay in 2025, Manila is building a strategic missile arsenal as the backbone of its national defense. This story is still developing, but one thing is certain. The combination of the BrahMos and Pralay will make the Philippines a much more difficult target for anyone attempting to undermine its sovereignty in the West Philippine Sea.